Rob, he has his own pizzeria. We're not getting too much into what he does because I'm gonna let him talk. But first, I was late. The car broke down, but there's no excuse, So before going to Value Tina's, this is what happened. We are on the side of the road, sir. Side of the road. But we gonna get this interview done. We gonna get this video done. Dedication, baby. It's all good. Thinking long term, future tense, baby. Let's get it. Here to gift him some shirts. I'm gonna put the mic down real quick. Right here. Yes, sir. Here's a XL and put my past and win my future. Got a Quitters Don't Win. The OG Quitters Don't Win. This is the first one that ever came out. And you guys can go down right now. Merch is out. Link in the description. Go support your boy because just go support. I mean, why not? But we're gonna let Rob talk. And first off, I just want to know, one, like, what was your upbringing? Like, what were you doing? What were your interests? What got you to kind of this point? And you know, did you go to school? Were you pursuing another path? What was it? Let me know.
I was actually going to school to be a finance guy. Actually finished school. Fucking hated the office job. Fucking hated it. I was always working as a pizza guy to pay for college though. So I'm like, fuck it, I still got that. Now I knew the financial side, so I'm like, fuck it. Let's see what we could do.
Yeah, okay, that's cool, that's cool.
Then the opportunity randomly came. This was my first job. When COVID hit, the old owner got scared. He said, I want to retire. He's looking around to shop it. But me and my brother had always knew this was the best store.
Yeah.
So when this one came apart, I was like, we can't miss this opportunity. So I jumped on it. Luckily, closed within 2 weeks.
That's crazy.
I didn't have any money either. I didn't make some phone calls to get a loan, but I haven't had like $5,000 in the bank. And I made it happen. So that to me was like, if you want something, you can go, make it happen.
Amazing. That's an amazing start. That's crazy, and just shows from people's point of views, because they're like, oh, you need all this money saved up, oh, you need all this experience, you need this, need that. He was working in a pizza shop. That's just how he knew. He was in another field where he knew how to kind of work with the finances, and then he just put two together. You guys can make it happen if you want to. All right, we're gonna move on to the next questionnaire. And honestly, I just want to throw it back a little bit more. Like, what was your childhood like? What were your interests? Did you like sports? Did you have anything else in mind before that finance, before school, before all that you wanted to be? Or was it just so happened to be that, and you just had passions or hobbies as a kid?
Big sports family. Like every little kid, I thought I was gonna go pro. No backup plan. Like, let's do it. Show up at the fields every day, practice every day, stay there, don't go home till the sun goes down. And then when high school hits, I'll tell you, that's a big reality check, because you ain't the best. I'll tell you that once you learn. Unless you got blessed by something, you ain't the best. That's what I learned the hard way. Didn't have a backup plan, ended up at a JC. Figured out maybe finance. I thought you could make the most money doing finance easy. First of all, that's a lie. That's a damn lie. And then ended up at Long Beach. I thought Long Beach is to me, that was not a college experience. That was, to me, it was just like high school. Yeah. Same thing, but you're paying them all that money. Get done with that, and then they don't tell you you're not gonna get a job right away either. They don't tell you that. They make it seem like you go to college, you're gonna be set. Not the truth. Took the graduation, got out, couldn't get a job, got an internship. Wasn't it? I cannot sit behind a computer. That's not who I am. Like, you gotta be outgoing.
Yeah.
And then ended up hopping restaurant to restaurant. Started here, went to one in Cyprus, ended up at another one down the street, ended up back here.
He's not saying don't go to college. He's not saying none of that. He's just saying how he went throughout his journey. It just wasn't worth it. And I'm gonna say, you could go to college, you cannot go to college. I say either way, you can turn out fine. So for those who are like, no, you don't need to go to college, but if you want to, you can. Just make sure it's worth your time, whatever you're getting into. All right, that's all we're saying. That's all we're saying. Don't add us. All right. So we're gonna get into some questions, get to know Rob a little bit more, and I want to break down his personality, see if I could stump him on some questions. And yeah, first off, I do want to ask, what's your favorite pizza to make?
My favorite pizza to make's got to be the classic cheese. That's how you can tell. That's how you can tell if it's a good pizza or not. You got to go with their base ingredients, their base cheese, right from.
Okay, cheese. Okay. That's something new. I didn't know. See, that's why we're doing this. That's why we're doing this. I want to ask, how long have you had this business?
I've been the owner here now for just over 2 years. 2 years and 2 months now.
Have you met profitability, or are you kind of neutral?
So the first year I took over was crazy busy. Last year kind of took a dip, but now this like last 6 months we're popping off. So we're 25% up from the first year, which was crazy busy. But last year took a little bit of dip, but I feel like that was with everyone. Didn't phase me. Kept trying, get the name out there, keep hustling.
How was it trying to get a business right around that like COVID era, ending COVID era? Like, I know it wasn't like in the heart of it, but I know people still were kind of scared in a bit. But I know at the same time, it was when it was the peak of like, okay, everyone wants to go out now. So like, was there masks still? What was it like?
Yeah, when I took over, it was still masked. You still had the plastic in front. It was still regulated. So my big thing was, it doesn't matter how we feel about it, it's what's right to the customers, because you're gonna have to wear your mask no matter what. Like, I have a beard, it sucked. Still had to do it, right? Because some little old lady comes in, she's got, what if I didn't know and got her sick? See, that would be like, got to follow the regulations and just stuff like that. Make sure the drivers are protected when they go to people's houses, because what if they, you know what I mean? So just simple stuff like that. Make sure you're washing your hands, just keeping up on it. I feel like people were ready to get out of the house, and like, so they would always order here. I deliver to this park, this where. So I feel like it helped us, honestly.
Yeah, no, for sure. Did you hire someone on right away, or were you like just solo dolo and I'm gonna do this until I can't do it no more, and I'm gonna figure it out?
So the thing with me is I got lucky. Everyone in the back house has been here for 10 or more years. So all the cooks, the prep guys. And then I took over the driver's seat. But the thing was, with COVID, when they were getting their stimulus checks, no one wants to work when they're getting free money. So the employee turnover was crazy. I was going through, I think, 12 to 15 drivers in like a 6-month span, which is wild. And then I can only call so many friends, bro, because then it's like, then they're not gonna think I'm their boss. Be like, oh, I'm your home. I'm not gonna give you, like, I'm not gonna listen to you. I don't gotta sweep. Like, bro, you're getting paid, sweep. Like,
yeah, exactly.
So that was the hard part. Other than that.
Okay, cool. So those are little of the business things. I want to get into like what he likes. Like, we're gonna see where he is on a spectrum of like celebrity based, some sports based, some teams. We might have a eye to eye because we don't like each other's teams or something. I don't know, but we're gonna see right now. But first, we're gonna get into the pizza. What's your favorite pizza to eat?
My favorite pizza would probably be pepperoni, garlic, and bacon.
That sounds pretty fire. Stay tuned for the taste test too, because it's gonna be happening pretty soon. What's your favorite baseball, football, and basketball team?
So my favorite baseball team growing up here has got to be the Angels. Football, Rams came back, got to join the Rams. And they sucked when they first came back. Everyone be like, oh, you're a bandwagon. No, they sucked. I was in the Coliseum when they were fucking 8-8 and 7-9. And then more of like I like players in basketball. So when Chris Paul came to the Clippers, I like the Clippers. Still stick with them. Not really crazy basketball guy.
Okay. Who is your favorite baseball player? Like, who did you look up to? Like, all time.
Growing up, it's probably Vlad Guerrero. He hit everything. That's like my thing. I never like to walk. So I'd rather strike out than walk.
He did swing at everything, by the way. Football player?
Aaron Donald, 99 for sure.
That guy's a monster. Tupac or Biggie?
Tupac.
Why?
West Coast.
Oh, my bad. Beyonce or Rihanna?
I gotta say Rihanna.
Okay. If I don't want to step on any lines, but if you were to choose out of these three women, who would you choose? Beyonce, Rihanna, or J-Lo?
J-Lo.
Dang, everyone loves J-Lo. I do too, though. I'm not gonna lie. Who's your favorite artist? It could be singer, it could be rapper, it could be whoever it is. It could be a person we never heard on this earth. Who is it?
Probably right at the moment, probably Morgan Wallen.
How about of all time, like growing up and everything?
All time. That's a tough one. Could be like a group. Probably Blink 182.
Okay, so you're a alternative country, everything rap. Okay. That's cool. That's cool, man. Do you have anything else to say to the camera? Like, honestly, like, do you have a message other than, of course, we're going to be getting our pizza here in Garden Grove at Valutina's, but is there anything else? Like, do you want to say anything?
Come by and check out the shop, 12385 Valley View. I just want to thank you for coming by. I know it was a rough morning, rough start, and he still showed up, by the way.
No, I appreciate it. I told myself when I was getting towed, I was like, I'm not getting towed home, so I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna figure out how I'm gonna get towed back. But nah, it was amazing. If you guys have any questions, if you guys have any concerns, go ahead and drop it down in the comments. It was amazing doing this interview. And also, if you guys want me to ask certain type of questions, I will. You know, I try to keep it simple, short, and straight to the point. You got to see the business side, how he started up, where he came from, and a little bit more about him, his personality. You know, my brother, he's a Rams fan. Angels, it's all good. We're good. I'm on the other side of the spectrum. I can't brag because we suck. Anyways, we're gonna keep it pushing. Much love to you guys. You guys are no deal. Like, subscribe, hit the bell next to videos on time, and we got more interviews coming. Stay tuned for the taste test and just the view of Valutina's. You guys are no deal. It's grind time, baby. Let's get it.